Hi, how was your day? Mine was alright, thanks. Before saying anything else, I want you to know that you did a good job today, and that your rest will be well deserved. In this video, I'm going to be covering how I learned to fall asleep within 5 minutes. It's a skill, a very conscious process that I developed after considerable research and trial and error. And I really believe that anyone, even you, can learn to naturally fall asleep within just 5 minutes. It will take some practice, but I know you can do it. I've used this method for a bit over a year now, both to fall asleep at night and to take short naps during the day. I've taught a couple of my friends, and they've seen improvement as well. Again, falling asleep quickly is a skill that often needs training, so don't feel bad if you can't get the hang of it right away. Please, let me know in the comments if you try it out, and how it goes for you. I want to try and make this video relaxing to listen to, so hopefully if you're lying awake in bed, you can follow along. Though really, the first element to falling asleep usually is avoiding screens for at least a few minutes before bed. I recently stopped scrolling through social media right before bed, and it's done wonders for my amount and quality of sleep. Exposure to blue light can mess with your natural levels of melatonin, so I try to keep my phone just out of reach in my bed, so I won't be tempted to check it. Once you're ready to sleep, you want to find a position where you can maintain a stable equilibrium. That is, it's a comfortable position, and you don't have to exert any force on any muscle in your body to stay in that position. I personally sleep on my side, with my shoulder tucked under my pillow and my legs straight down the length of the bed. If you're good at this, you can even fall asleep sitting upright, or even lying outside on a bench. Yes, I, as a college student, have done both of those. The next part takes a little bit of practice. You want to progressively release any tension on every muscle in your body, and I prefer to go from the top of my head down to the tips of my toes. Your face is an important part to remember for this. Try and relax any facial expression you might be subconsciously holding, whether you're clenching your teeth or your jaw. The only muscles that should be exerting any force are your heart and your diaphragm every time you breathe. If you're not too stuffed up, try breathing through your nose, keeping your mouth closed and gently resting your tongue in its natural position on the roof of your mouth. Breathe with your diaphragm only and feel your belly rise and fall. Don't try to force your breathing, rather just don't think about it, and your body will breathe for you whenever it feels most right. Your physical body is one of 3 parts that needs to be switched off in order to reach a truly restful state. The other 2 parts are your sensations and your thoughts. By this point, if you've relaxed your muscles, you should start to feel a sense of calmness throughout your body, and you'll want to lean into that further. Your mind is extraordinary in that you can ignore any sensation at will if you really want to. So now that you're in this static state, do your best to ignore all of the sensations coming from your body. Whether it's the feeling of the blanket touching your legs, any aches or pains you might have, and so on. If it helps, you can imagine a wave of numbness spreading from your hands and feet, up your limbs, and into your midsection and head. And with practice, you can really make your body feel numb, like you're just turning off your nervous system for the night. Ideally, the only feeling you should have left is the sensation of the air passing through your nose, throat, and lungs. But now, how can we possibly turn off our thoughts in this fast world you and I live in? This is the part that I cannot teach you, because it's different for everyone. I personally find it most restful to clear my mind, cutting off any incoming idea before I can think about it further. Others like to focus their attention to one thing, such as their breathing, or the ambient sounds of the room, or the beautiful black emptiness we see when we close our eyes. Maybe you like counting sheep hopping slowly over a fence, or imagining you're floating through the sky on a magic carpet. Finding your own way to relax your mind is the final step to falling asleep. And there you are. You're in a dozing off state now, so you're still conscious, but that will very soon slip away. Good night, sweet dreams.